YouTubers? Waspspray back again. Doing a tag video today. I'm kind of looking at the screen here because I've got the questions right over here. So we'll be looking at the screen. Also, I'm going to tag a few people at the end. So actually, I'm going to take some people that aren't really part of the gaming community, and hopefully they do it, and hopefully you guys check out their channels. I believe, no, I don't know, but I believe that, I think that the Upset Luchador is going to do a response to this, because Adam said it was open tag, so he thinks that just because it's open that people want to hear what he has to say. But I think he's going to do the tag as well, and he is going to tag gaming, more people in the gaming community. So, anyways, here we go, off with my answers. So obviously these first ones are going to be a little more serious. When the Upset Luchador goes, his answers are what they are. So if you want to hear Mitch's answers, my answers, listen to this one. Favorite Halloween candy? My favorite Halloween candy is probably Skittles. I like them. They're pretty good. I'm not a huge candy guy anymore. I just, you know, kind of a big guy to be not a big candy guy, but I do have a least favorite Halloween candy by far. It's those purple and black, or not purple, orange and black little wrapped. They look like saltwater taffy. They're like wrapped in a little wax paper. And they're like devastatingly nasty peanut butter flavored. Like, and it's not that I don't like peanut butter. It's that I don't like whatever kind of peanut butter that is. Those are gross. Halloween costume for the past years. This is another one where I'll get a little more in depth, or I might touch on another question on this one. I didn't dress up a lot as a child, but I always liked skeletons. I believe I dressed up as a Skeletor with a purple shirt. I know. I dressed up as Ravishing Rick Rude once. That's probably my favorite. And I don't even, that might not have even been Halloween time, but that was a cool costume that I made. And it wasn't even really that cool, but at the time, I don't know if you guys remember the wrestler Ravishing Rick Rude, but he was a bad guy in WWF, and his pants were airbrushed, and he always had like, he had people's faces on them, or something really intricate airbrushed, and he had these spandex airbrushed pants. So, you know, as a child, those pants were awesome to me. So I got a pair of white sweatpants, and I used puff paints. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers the old school puff paints, and I puff painted them. So I was Ravishing Rick Rude for a few days. That's probably my favorite costume. The Halloween costume, like I said, I didn't dress up for Halloween a lot, and I'll get to that in the trick-or-treating question. Oh, which is right now. What age did you stop trick-or-treating? Very early. Gosh, I want to say 6 or 7, right in there. I don't know the actual age. But I lived in one of those neighborhoods that you see that's just like house, just tons of houses in this neighborhood. And tons of kids, you know, tons. We used to get hundreds of trick-or-treaters at our house. So what people would do a lot of times is set up little things, you know, to scare people. Well, as a child, I didn't like to be, I didn't like people jumping out and scaring me. I like horror movies, but I don't like haunted houses. I don't like people jumping out and scaring me still to this day. But anyways, I remember the house. I don't remember exactly what happened, but Michael Johnson's house was like, you know, 3 blocks down. And his dad, I don't remember exactly what he did, but he scared the crap out of me. I think he chased me after I was running, and, you know, I was really little. Like, I don't have a problem with scaring kids, but really little kids, and then if you scared them to, like, kind of chase them down or whatever, that's not really that cool. But, so after that, I was the official candy hander-outer at our house. So I didn't go trick-or-treating after that. That was, I wouldn't say it's a traumatic experience, but as a young child, I didn't appreciate that at all, and it made me not want to go trick-or-treating. So right around 6 or 7 is when I stopped. Alright, what else do we have? Favorite Halloween character from a movie? That question was said horribly by me. Favorite... Let's see how he wrote it exactly. What is your favorite horror movie / genre character? I'm going with 3 guys on this. 3 guys. Number 1, gotta be Freddy. It's gotta be. Freddy is awesome. And I think it's the inner nerd, or maybe I shouldn't even say inner nerd, the nerd that I am, is why I like him. He is like a bad guy with magic powers. It's kind of like a wizard, like a dark mage or something like that. I mean, he has somewhat superhuman strength. He's as fast as the Flash. I mean, he can go back and forth to places, basically teleportation. He can change his body. He's a shapeshifter. All sorts of things, along with casting spells, as long as he's in the dream world. I mean, once you bring him into the human world, he's somewhat human. He doesn't really have the magical powers, but in the dream world, he's basically a wizard of sorts, and that's awesome. I've always thought wizards and whatnot were cool. Plus, he's sarcastic, which is cool. I like sarcastic people, and he's funny. He's all around I would probably say the best character, but I have to pick. I'm picking 3 just because I don't want to leave these other 2 out. The next one is Leatherface. Leatherface is awesome. He's awesome for the exact opposite reason why Freddy is awesome. Leatherface has no superpowers. He has no. He's got a chainsaw, but that's about it. He's just a human, and he is. I don't know if he's technically handicapped or. Obviously he has some mental issues of some sort. Above and beyond just your plain psycho. I mean, he's definitely not all there. He cross-dresses. He's got a little Ed Gein touch to him. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based on a true story. Well, it's based on Ed Gein. So, I mean, he's got just different elements to him that make him a little more creepy, but at the same time, he's a normal human. And I think at the newest movie they put out at the beginning, I think he actually dies, or else he never really dies. I mean, in the original few movies, he doesn't, he just kills everybody and gets away with it. He doesn't really get hurt too badly. Actually, the second one he might be exploded, but I don't know. Basically, usually he gets away. He kills everybody and he gets away, so that's why he's cool. My third, this guy I'm picking because I don't think you've heard of him, and he is an awesome, awesome, awesome bad guy. It is Chainsaw Charlie. Who's that? He's in a movie called Slashers. I recommend everybody watches it. Well, maybe not everybody. It's a B horror movie. It's full of gore. It's not made to be serious. It doesn't have a great story, but that's not the point. The kills in it are awesome. The story is, I want to say fun, but he's killing people, so it's not really fun. But it's basically Running Man, way more violent. It's a game show of death in Japan. It's shot with a camera. It looks kind of like a reality TV show how it's shot. I mean, it's not shot with a still cam. The cam's moving. There's supposedly a cameraman along with a group of contestants throughout that is taping it. So, very good movie. Chainsaw Charlie is played by a guy named Neil Napier. Check him out on Facebook. Maybe I'll put his Facebook on here. Hopefully he'll watch us. I'm going to send him a thing. Neil Napier is awesome. But he's played by Neil Napier, and he's basically a redneck guy that is just nuts. He's just crazy, and he's just over the top, having a blast, sawing people up, and that's what he does. He tries to, make out with chicks, and make out with chicks before he kills them, and just kill people. And like I said, he's just way over the top. He's wacky. He's like almost got a slapstick style craziness to him. And he's a chainsaw killer. Awesome. Alright, there's for those 3 guys. Next question. Favorite horror movie or favorite horror movie series? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like I said before, the first one isn't even that violent, but it is very, very, very good. Scary. The second one is a little more violent, but it's got a little more of that 80s slasher over-the-top kind of feel to it, which I love. The other ones weren't as good, but they were all good movies, for what they are, slashers. And that is the best movie series probably ever made, in my opinion. I mean, what does my opinion matter? But, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Favorite horror video game would have to be House of the Dead 2 and 3 for the Wii, or House of the Dead 2 for the Sega, was it the Sega Dreamcast? Is this Dreamcast or the Saturn? I think it was the Dreamcast. House of the Dead 2 and 3 on the Wii is awesome. Me and my wife played all the way through it. You get the little light guns and you just blow the heck out of dudes. So I will be tagging a few people here. Now, for who I'm tagging, I will tag For Real Fan for Life, Jay. And also I'm going to tag a guy, Endurance Productions. He does all sorts of horror movie reviews and whatnot. Very, very, very good stuff. Been subbed to him for a long time. Check him out. Alright, I'll talk to you all later.